being awkward, then not only is that person more weird than you, but they're also an a-hole. I have some events coming up very soon. I have Big Con and chess boxing. And then I'm also going on tour with a bunch of people that you might recognize, like Jaden and Ross and Domix and Ego Raptor. Just to name drop a couple people. So if any of these events look interesting, you can buy some tickets in the description or through the event tab on my website. And if you're yearning for more Odd Ones Out content, I just wanted to remind you all that I have a second channel, and either today or tomorrow I'm going to be uploading the video where I answer some math questions with my friend Pat. Please watch it. As always, thanks to everyone who worked on this video, and a big, big thanks to you, dear viewer, for wearing your seatbelt.
What this?
Useful tools about WCU is you're not just a listening student, it's me participating. And I think that's the beauty of good marketing is creating something that's authentic for you.
So what? What?
Kind of like a part 2 video. I mean, you don't have to have seen the part 1 video to understand what I talk about in this video. But I mean, if you haven't watched part 1, you should. So I used to work at Subway, and to be honest, about 80% of the customers were fine. Sometimes they would do something that would just personally annoy me, like ask for a meatball on flatbread. So don't feel too bad for me. Like sometimes people would ask me, "Can I have a turkey with lettuce, tomatoes?" Whoa, slow down. What kind of bread? What long or sixpence? What kind of cheese? Is it toasted? Then we'll talk about vegetables. And every time someone brought in a list, there would always be something missing. Always. I never had someone come in with a complete list. I would ask them, what kind of cheese? And they would say, they didn't specify. Well then, if they didn't care enough to remember cheese, I guess they'll get the choice. If anyone watching is currently working at a Subway, then feel free to use these tricks. Someone asked me,
what kind of cheese do you recommend?
I would always say provolone, because it's the easiest cheese to pull apart with gloves on. Really, if anyone asked me what I recommended, I would just tell them the easiest thing for me to do. But even after I gave my insightful provolone cheese recommendation, sometimes people would still say,
I'll take American.
Why do you even ask what cheese I would recommend if you're not going to take it seriously? Another thing that would annoy me is when people would say the sandwich was all done, but they didn't put any sauce on it. So I would ask, any sauce? Then they would be like, oh yeah, mayonnaise. Oh, why did you tell me it was all done if it wasn't? Also, the receipt machine at the store took like 7 seconds to print out the receipt. So it would be very awkward every time I would ask people, do you want your receipt? And then they would say yes, and then we would just stare at each other until the receipt print. So what I did every time someone swiped their credit card, I would just stare up into space, and in my head I would count to 5, and then I would ask, "You want your receipt?" And by the time they said yes, it was like magic. As soon as they said yes, the receipt printed. At Subway, you worked with one other person. So if someone got annoyed and said, "Let me talk to your manager," I would just look at them and go, "Listen, I've been here the longest. The only other person in the store is a 16-year-old girl. She technically isn't old enough to use a toaster, so I'm probably your best bet. I'm the manager." Like, do people think the manager will automatically take their side and give them free stuff? Yes, actually, I do think that because it happens all the time. I would consider myself a pretty laid-back Subway employee. I didn't like to be stingy with people, even though I was disobeying the Subway formula on purpose. Oh, you want more than cheese olives on your foot long? Sure. Here, have a fifth slice of cheese. $1.50 for avocado. I'll charge you 75 cents, buddy.
What you doing on my
microphone? You know, in case this whole YouTube flops, I need to change. I don't know. So I wasn't really strict on the rules. You know those fast food workers who are strict? Yeah, we won't serve breakfast at 10:02. Get out. Yeah. Pretty laid back, still didn't stop people from being annoying. So this one person comes in and asks for 2 foot-long pastrami sandwiches. And pastrami is our most expensive sandwich. It's about $10 for a foot-long. Guys, the pastrami is super good, but I wouldn't pay for it. I mean, it's good, yeah, but I'm not paying $10 for a foot-long.
What's this?
So this guy, I make his 2 sandwiches, I ring him up, and I say, that'll be $20. And I guess he didn't look at the price of the sandwich on the menu, or he thought still do the $5 footlongs, because he said to me, I ain't paying for that. And this is when I was just starting out. I had like a week of experience. And after he said that, I responded, well, shoot, I guess you're not paying for it.
What the heck?
Do that. Hey, I want this. All right, that's $20. Nah, you don't want it? No, I want it. I'm just not paying for it. Okay, no, but actually, we did come up with a compromise. He told me that he had $12, so we ended up paying for one of the sandwiches, and I got to eat the other one. So it all worked out. This one time I was making a sandwich for a guy with a very heavy accent, and he asks for onions on the side. No big deal. We had soup with vegetables and little cups all the time. I actually got a soup cup because the on the side cups are teeny tiny, and I start doing my thing, but then he says, no, on the side. And I think, oh, he's getting a foot long. He probably wants onions on half of it, but not the other. So I start putting onions on half the sub. But then again, he says, no, on the side. At this point, I don't know what this guy wants. So I ask him on the side.
What the heck?
And then he screams, onions! And I never figured out what he was trying to say. This one old gentleman asks for sauce to be put on his vegetables, and normally we put it on top of the sandwich with meat. And I didn't know if I heard him correctly because I put the sauce on and then I closed the sandwich. The sauce would have been in the same place either way. One time, this woman tipped me and Corey $40. He wasn't annoying. I just want to sprinkle in some good customer stories. Okay, one time this Native American person came in, and I don't know if mentioning that was important to the story. He comes in and asks for 5-foot-long tuna. Okay, Tyler, just me and you. Let's do this. And then when we're all finished, we ring him up and we say, anything else? And he says, 7 meatballs. What? You wanted 7 more sandwiches. But James, you're Suabway. You're supposed to make people sandwiches regardless of how many they ask for. Yeah, I know, but the guy could have handled
Why
it
do we
differently.
do that?
Normally for a platter,
I
you
don't
have to
know.
call in at least an hour ahead. And that's only 5 foot long. This guy could have
What
called
the
ahead and
heck?
said, hey, I'm getting 12
Who's it?
sandwiches, so just prepare yourself.
What?
Mentally. I mean, we had so many customers waiting in line. No, we didn't. That's a lot. It was all. But still, this one woman, I was making her sandwich, and for vegetables, she asked for extra lettuce. So I put on a big handful. Then she asked
What
for
the
more.
heck?
So I put more on. More. Sprinkled some on. More. I won't be able to close the sandwich with any more lettuce. And she says, that's fine. All right, extra lettuce it is. So I ended up giving her an open sandwich with a mountain of lettuce. You
Like
know
more,
salads, right?
not
When I was
more,
little,
more
I always
lettuce.
thought if I was working at a store and someone tried to rob me, I wouldn't give them any money. But
What
now
the
it's
heck?
like, I ain't risking my life for Suabway. Here, take
What?
the cash register. So thankfully, I've never had anyone pull a gun on me, but I have caught people stealing from us. I was making someone's
Wait,
sandwich,
turn
and
the
this
bulb.
one kid asks just a water cup, so I gave it to him. So I go back to making a sandwich, and I just hear the fuzzy soda sounds being dispensed. And I look over, and the kid is putting soda in the cup. He didn't even try to hide it. When I put soda in a water cup, I at least wait for the employees to go in the back, but I didn't even say anything. I was just like, all right, man. This guy, I totally saw him take a bag of chips, and he hid it under the counter so I couldn't see. So when I rang up his sandwich, I asked, anything else? And he said, nope. All right, whatever. Okay, last story. I was in the back and I was playing some Clash of Clans.
the
And we
heck?
have a computer that shows what the cameras see. And I see this woman who was eating there. She reached over the counter and took 3 large cups. And I did nothing to stop it. You know, I'm the kind of person that's like the fast food employee is always right. Say if I was eating somewhere and I asked for a chicken salad and they said, we only have tuna salad. I'm the kind of person that's like, oh, well, I guess I'm having the tuna salad then. I think people need to realize that these fast food workers are actually people and not something for you to use to get a free sandwich. I did mean it when I said in the last video that everyone at some point should work in a fast food or retail job. It's nuts.
So what?
Look, she's actually putting 6 olives on a footlong. One of them even fell off.
So what?
Is your best defense against erosion and
see if
cavities.
they will.
Reinforce that defense with new Pronamel Active Shield.
What the heck?
You have the board. I'll take random James trivia for 400, Alex. This was James's first career choice before his YouTube channel kicked off. Oh, I know this one. What is a male prostitute? Okay, that bit's done now. Male prostitute was never a career goal. Well, I mean, it's not completely off the table. You never know how YouTube will turn out. If you didn't know this Odd Ones Out trivia, I wanted to be a math teacher when I grew up. My dream job was actually a cartoonist. But since me and my parents didn't think I'd be able to make any money drawing pictures, I chose a math teacher as my, I'll settle for this job. I mean, I like math, so I wouldn't have hated being a math teacher. And I'm also probably good at teaching children. I have to check, though, but how hard can it be? Listen, kids, I have 2.7 million subs on YouTube, so if you want a shout out, you'll have to do the homework. And I thought that